Hey, I'm Johnny from Johnny's Vintage Motorcycle. We got a new project. This is a 72 H2 project bike. We're going to call this the Johnny and Hilo project bike. Okay, so to start out, Hilo and I are going to get a bunch of parts together and put a nice bike together. As you can see, I'm starting to gather up some goodies. So here we have a 72 H2 motor that Hilo's putting together, and this is nice. No welding on the cases. It's a rebuilt crankshaft from Charlie over Maryland. This is nice. So H2E 06 489. So it's not a real late one, but not an early one either. But anyway, this is the start of it all. The shaft is good. Everything is nice on this motorcycle. This is going to be a nice one. And then we have some polish covers for it. Nice brush finish lower legs. Of course, a nice center stand. Gorgeous clutch cover, the stator cover, swing arm. We got to repair this. We could pull this out of our parts. This is a really nice cover, but got a little crack there. So we're gonna fix that, make it nice. We'll get this polished out. So I just kind of wanted to show you where we're at. Now this started out as a complete engine. This was an original engine with original carburetors and the original air box. So this was always a complete motor. 72, got a set of shocks for it, shock bolts, frames powder coated, got a nice brake pedal, little goon right here with a chrome, but pretty nice. Vapor blasted cases, polished clutch cover, has a brand new, not a brand new, but a rebuilt crankshaft. So replated motor mount plates, replated bolts. So this is our project. I was going to show you how it was. We didn't see any damage whatsoever on the cases. Very nice bike. Now we're going to put Weisco Pistons in it. We're going to get it bored out, put the Weiscos in it. New Wiseco bearings, pins, clips, rings, everything. Nice little bag. Okay, now what's nice, there are no broken fins. And these are Type 1 cylinders. And just looking down the back side here, see how rough the casting is? There's no flow work or anything done. This is stock stuff. This is what you want. And these are the Type 1 cylinders that were for the 72 H2. Nice. Real nice. No flow job. This is nice stuff. So this will be the top end that we're going to put on the motorcycle. Got the boxes on it. Got some wheels on it. New spokes, polished rear hub. The sprocket locks and everything we sell here. Pretty nice shape. Kind of tires. And then we have an EBC front brake rotor going on it, along with new spokes. This is a bike that we're building from parts, but they're all pretty nice parts. Check out the steering dampener with everything plated and everything. Those are our handlebar bolts. This is our pinch bolt here. All the stuff is replated. It's got new bearings and everything. All the bolts are replated. And then we have a new crankshaft and everything. And here is the motor. I'm not going to take it all apart here, but here's the motor. All vapor blasted stuff. Nice crankshaft, nice keyway. Beautiful fork tubes. Nice turn signal stays here and everything, or the bracket for the stay. This is a pretty nice bike. So we'll show you as we keep moving, but the nice thing here is this beautiful, beautiful EBC brake rotor. I mean, that's just like totally cool. We like that. And I hope you like it too. The paint's going to be really nice. We kind of have it covered up a little bit so we don't goot it up or anything, but nice motorcycle. We now have the cylinders on, and we're using the Weisco Pistons. This is the part number of the triple kit. So these pistons are 0.5 millimeter over, as 71 millimeters the stock bore. So we've had some really good luck with these, and we believe in the Wiseco, so that's what we're running it. These are our Kawasaki head bolts that we have made here, and they're chrome. What a nice little added feature. So we have the clutch cover on, and starting to get some stuff going. This has been kind of a long project because it's kind of a back burner project. We work on it when we can. It's taken some time here as we're really busy with customer stuff, but it's on the move, and we hope to have this done probably another month or so. Beautiful paint. So we just thought we'd show you some progress, and we've got the nice motor mount bolts in it, and if you look at the swing arm, you can see the nice caps, the nice axle. Everything's replated. See, the brake shaft is replated. And we are getting ready to go for a ride and test drive a couple bikes here. Okay, this is the first time I've ever started the bike. So, so the gas is on. This way is off. This way is on. I'm going to turn the key on. Got neutral light. Now I always move this foot peg over here on the right side, because if you don't, the Kickstarter is going to hit it. So the choke is right here. It's perfectly cold, so we'll see what happens here. Starts on the first kick. First gear is up. Okay, I only rode it about 10 miles or so, 15 miles, and maybe 15 miles. Bike runs good. I do like this easy clutch. We had this kind of laying around. This is like an old White Brothers one. I don't know if they're still in business or not, but we had it laying around, so we kind of put that on. That is a nice piece. I like that. It's got really good power. Handle's nice so far. Got a little bit of front brake noise. We're going to try to see what we can do about that. But man, I mean, I'll tell you what, this is a nice bike. Mostly all original parts. It's got the shocks that we sell for these, and these are made by us here, these turn signal stems. But not bad. This is a nice everyday riding bike. I'm gonna sell it, but I think I'm gonna ride it for a little bit. So I definitely don't want to release it till we have at least 100 miles on it, but this is getting kind of fun. I actually like this one. These are the bolts that we make for the headlight and stuff. And this is all nice polished out stuff, nice genuine forks, everything is good. Okay, well, this is fun. Okay, I'm Johnny from Johnny's Vintage Motorcycle, and we just finished up this project. This is a 72 H2. A little dirty. Rode it got 105 miles on it since it's been done. Pretty good bike. We did not make it a concourse restoration. As you can see, it's got Avon grips on it, and it has a EBC front brake rotor. And it's got Kenda tires. So we did not, it's got an O-ring chain on it. And it's got our chrome cylinder head bolts on it. And, you know, a few of the things aren't stock on it. And it has a old White Brothers easy pull clutch. This is pretty cool. When you get to be about 40 years old or so, you'll enjoy this more so than the stock. We also, on this side of the motorcycle, we have a Pingle fuel valve, and we're running 3 filters on it. And outside of that, the bike is pretty stock. There's lots of replated stuff, like on the dampener here and everything. And these are the bolts that we have made here in the States. These are polished fork cap bolts, handlebar bolts. This is an original switch though. This is what came out of my showcase. Some of the stuff we've had that we just didn't really sell much of. Now the gauge, this is a stock genuine. This is a genuine gauge also, and I had this rebuilt by Don Fulsang in Florida. He's a really good gauge rebuilder. I had the paint job done in Japan back in 2005. It's got, these are our bolts right here. That's a brush polished fork legs. These are original tubes. A lot of original parts on this bike, and some stuff that we make, such as the headlamp bolts, the pinch bolts here, and the forks. And as you can see, these gauges are pretty rare, and a lot of people will put the H1 gauges on them because they have them. But if you look right here at the angle where it comes out, these are H2 gauges. H1s come out straight. These are bent, so that's pretty cool. Original headlight parts. This is a reproduction master cylinder that we have here at the shop. We sell these. It's original exhaust. It's a reproduction shocks that we sell. It is not a concourse restoration, but this is a really nice bike to ride every day. Now the seat has a little noogie on it right here. But I could not find a better seat than this, even though this has a little repair job here. It's still good. I like this kind of stuff. So, you know, the rims are relaced, new spokes, polished hubs. As I said before, the Kenda tires, original exhaust. I mean, this is a nice piece. Now, there's a lot of pollen coming down, and you know, the bike is dirty because, you know, we just haven't cleaned it since we started riding it. But this is a very, very nice motorcycle, and this is a great piece of transportation, everyday rider. So about 20 miles ago, I had a CDI box go out on it, which we changed. And then I had a little bit of noise in the front brake. The front brake squeals a little bit as you're coming to a dead stop. But I mean, it's acceptable, but it just is what it is. We had the crankshaft done by Charlie Smith over in Maryland. It's got Weisco Pistons, and the cylinders are bored by LZRacing, best cylinder man in the world. And outside of that, she's ready to rock and roll. The lower legs and stuff, I have a personal polisher, did all the polishing on the lower legs and everything. The engine stuff and everything. This is one of our bolts right here that we made it. Then Ace Powder Coating did the majority of the black, and they did the vapor blasting on the cases. This is a nice bike. One of the downfalls on the motorcycle, we have a little bit of pitting right here on the frame from sitting. There's some pitting here On the side stand also, a little bit of pitting. And on the other side over here, there's a little bit of pitting on the bottom part of the frame right here. It is solid, but it's there. So I'm going to show you how I start it. And the oil, I'm running Golden Spectro oil in the injector, the 2-stroke oil. It's on the expensive side, but you have to run this in this bike. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, well, we're going to turn the gas on. Okay, so we have the gas on. I like to take and touch the filters, make sure we got a little bit of flow going. So always pick up this foot peg. If you don't pick up this foot peg, you're going to bend the Kickstarter. These are all pretty nice parts. So we're going to turn the key on, give it some time. Now this is ice cold. It has not been run in about 2 days. So it's ice cold. I'm going to climb on it. Now the neutral light is on. The gears are all up on this motorcycle. So it's been sitting. Maybe it'll start on the first kick. Now this is the choke over here. Right where my thumb's at. First kick. Good bike. It made them a lot easier to ride since they made this bike. I think they call it John and Hilo or something like that. So I'm gonna let her warm up a little bit. Left signal. Right signal. High low. Left light. Idle's nice. Little flat tracking. Yeah. That's good. Low RPM. It's good. Next to 3. That squeak in, I told you about. It sets the idles. It's a good piece. This will make somewhat a nice bike to ride back and forth to work. Nice bike for your collection. This is a good one. Doesn't get any better than this one. We have this bike set up right now. It runs really great at about 75 degrees outside. It's perfect. Really runs perfect. And like I said, we did put 105 miles on it. We've had minimal trouble. So I think this would be a good bike for an enthusiast. And it's definitely, if you're going to ride it somewhere unless you have time to talk, you better park it somewhere where no one can see it, because everybody loves this bike. Everybody wanted one of these back in '72. This is where it was, and so good luck. Thanks.